Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning. Stocks go up, stocks go down, then we see. Fun day setting up. Not much going to happen, but it should be fun because it's winding up for what's going to happen tomorrow. Okay, so you have to get positioned. So what's going to happen here? Well, if jobs come in at 300 or 400 or 500 and there's no revisions, then we're going to go down 100 points. SPX. If jobs come in at those same numbers and there is a big revision, then everything changes. If the jobs come in at 100,000 or 150 or even 180, you're probably going to go way up. You're going to go way up. Okay? Interesting. Today I've been saying I would think we're at 39.40, 39.50 going into the number. So that would mean you go down maybe 40 today. Maybe. Let's see. Very, very interesting, right? Do we tank? I don't know. Okay. NVIDIA, very strong yesterday. Probably will pop back up today. Let's see what happens. MDB. So see, this is the problem with all these companies. This is the problem. You make 57 cents this quarter. You're supposed to make 7 cents. You beat on revenue. You guide up for next quarter. But then you guide down for the whole year by 5%. How does that happen? That means your business is good this quarter. So let's say you're gonna make, I'm just gonna make up numbers here. You're gonna make $2. And this quarter you're supposed to make, instead of 50 cents, you make 60 cents. So you're doing better 4 quarters, so 60 cents. And then all of a sudden for the year you're not going to make $2, you're going to make $1.90. You guide down. Are they sandbagging? Maybe. But on an earnings report that should have taken you to 280, 290, because of the guide down, now they look at PE. And if you're going to make $1 for all of 2024, not 2023, 2024, you times that by 100 PE, say you're going to give them 100. That means the stock's at 100. It's trading at 200. Wow. Isn't that interesting? What if you're going to make trading at 50 PE? That means the stock's at 50. So let's say instead of $1 next year, not 2024, 2025, they start doing 100% growth again. 100% growth. So they make $2. $2 times 100 PE is 200. So if you're going to give them 100 PE, it's still at 200. It's still too high. Jesus. Why wouldn't that go to 150 today? Maybe 140. Who knows? I think it can really, really tank. Let's see. Okay, Snow should tank with it. So see if Snow gets 138 pretty fast, then we see. Okay, Tesla way lower. Tesla gets to 216. It's down 40. It's not down 10, it's down 40. Wow. Things are starting to look dicey. dicey. That's a good word, dicey. Now, I don't know what the jobs is going to be, but I got a feeling they're going to revise it. What I'm seeing is a ridiculous amount of layoffs, and I think they went into action in February. So I think the number won't be as strong. Now, who knows? Who knows? No idea. Very possible it is that strong. But if it is, then we're really going to cave. We're really, really going to cave. Okay? That's what we know. That's what we know. That's what we know. Okay? Interesting. Comments, questions, if anybody has anything. Let's see. How far did it go down today? Don't know. But here's the thing. People are setting up for a big move. It's going to be a big move. Either way, it's going to be a big move. I don't know what, but things are just silly. Look at they're buying CMG again. Where does that make any sense? Food prices are literally insane. Barely coming down. Car prices back up again. So, interesting. So I do watch VIX. I watch everything. It's just, it's not what it used to be. The thing with indicators, you got to watch them. Like the Dow Jones. The Dow Jones is relatively meaningless. I mean, it's just a worthless indicator. Dow goes down 600. Sometimes SPX doesn't move. So if a ratio doesn't hold like that, you got to understand. But what happens with rates? That's the biggest thing. And I don't know. I mean, maybe they rally this back up and then kill it again. I don't know. So just got to chill and wait. Here's what I know: if Nvidia gets to 244, it's going to take a shot. And if it's a low jobs number, then it's going to go through 252. If it's a high jobs number, probably 231. And same thing with everything else. Let's see. But nothing great. And it's going to be a slower day, but it'll be fun. Because you're just kind of chilling, waiting, getting set up for tomorrow. Okay? So that's what we know. Crazy strength yesterday in semis, right? Semis, crazy strength. See if they go positive today right off the bat. And see if they got a feel. And also see how scared they are for tomorrow. The 38.50s are 80 cents. That's 150 points down. We haven't had a 100-point move in months and months. But they want you to pay 80 cents for 140 points down on something that hasn't happened. I mean, this stuff ludicrous. A 200-point down day, probably 30 cents. And it hasn't moved 200 points in a year. More than 2 years, probably. Isn't that funny? Just crazy. That's what's happened. So you just kind of chill and wait. Then we see, and we're going to pack. We're going to be in LA tomorrow. Going to LA. So let's see. We'll have to leave probably an hour early tomorrow also. So that's what we know. Okay? Okay, let's get started. Good morning, everybody. 3939. SPX was down 13. It's down 11. It's down 11. Puts it at 38.81 right there. 39.81. 39.52. 39.40. 40.09. Okay? Those are the numbers. Avago, 631, 642, under 609. NVIDIA, 244, 249, underneath 231. Lam Research, 796, 496, 501, underneath 481. FSLR, does it break 210? I don't know. It's just crazy strong. Crazy strong. Apple. Right there. Get $290 targets. 156, 149. Pan W holding. It's just sitting there holding, not barely moving 2 points each way. So something that sits in a range of $3 or $4 for the week would mean 5 points out should be 50 cents on an option. Pan W, if you add a week, 5 points out, probably 2.5. Silly. CrowdStrike, nothing, done. It traded on its PE. How good news it was at trading off its PE. Okay? Goldman Sachs, do they break? If Jobs is at 400 or 500, Goldman Sachs is under 339. Meta, a little bit better. If it can get to 188, it's got a shot for tomorrow. Let's see if it can get to 188. Snowman, 138, 131. MDB, 191. NOW, doing nothing, 456. Netflix, can it get to 316? Maybe. Let's see. Microsoft, 256, 257. Tesla, 171. Jesus. Enphase, no way. Man's land, 209. That's what we know. That's what we know. That's what we know. Everybody have a great trading day. See you in chat.